In the country known as Kanyakubja, there was a Brahmana of the name Ajamil. Later on, he married a kept maidservant, a prostitute. On account of the association with the low-class woman, he lost all his Brahminical qualities.
This is the history. Yesterday we talked itihasa udaharantim atra udaharantim imam itihasam puratam. This Karnakubja dija kaschit asit dashipati ajamila namna nasta sadachar dasya sangsarga duji. This Karnakubja is still there. It is now known as Kanauj, within the division of Kanpur. It is a very old city, resided by Brahmins especially. Still, in that city, the most inhabitants are Brahmins. Just like Nadia, Navadvip, it was formerly, even in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's time, inhabited by Brahmins, learned scholars. So similarly, in northern India, this place, Kanauj, since very long time, it is a very celebrated place. Now this place is very much famous for manufacturing perfumes, rose water, scented autos, like that. So anyway, it is history. Long ago, there was a Brahmin, Dija. Dija means twice born. First birth by the father and mother. That kind of birth is obtainable by any person, man or animal. As soon as you take birth, there must be father and mother. Without father and mother, there is no question of birth. Therefore, in the human society, they do not take this birth as very important. We are very much proud of becoming American or Indian on account of birth. But according to the Vedic civilization, simply the birth by father and mother is not very important. There must be second birth, Dijo. Di means second, and Jo means birth. So according to the Vedic civilization, a human being must be trained up to become Dijo or take his birth second time. This is human civilization. Sanskarat bhavet Dijo. Janmana jayate Shudra. Simply by ordinary birth, by father and mother, it is Shudra. But the civilization is how a Shudra or less than Shudra can be elevated to the position of a Brahmana. That is civilization. So, as I was explaining yesterday, that if you keep people fourth class men, then that is not advancement of civilization. Attempt should be made how a fourth class man can be raised to the first class position by culture and education. So this Ajami, he was trained up by his parents to be a qualified Brahmana. What is that qualified Brahmana? You have heard many times. Sama, Dama, Sattam, Saucham, Arjavam, Titiksha, Jnanam, Vijnanam, Astikam, Brahma Karma Sabha. These qualities should be developed. First of all, Sama. Sama means equilibrium in the mental position. Mind is never disturbed. There are so many causes of the mind being disturbed. When the mind is not disturbed, that is called Sama. Guru napi dukkhena na vicharlate. That is perfection of yoga. Jangalabhya chaparangalabhang mannate nadhikam tatha jasmin sthite guru napi dukkhena na vicharlate. This is training. Mind is very flickering. Even 5,000 years ago, when Arjuna was advised by Krishna that you make your restless mind fixed up, he frankly said, Krishna, it is not possible. Chanchala himmana Krishna, pramati balavadira. I see my mind is always very much agitated, and to control the mind is exactly an attempt to stop the wind. So it is not possible. But actually his mind was fixed up in Krishna. So those whose mind have been fixed up at the lotus feet of Krishna, they have conquered. Their mind is fixed up. That is wanted. Sabai manak Krishna padara vindayo vachangsi vaikuntha gunanu varnana. These are the qualifications of Maharaj Ambarish. He was very responsible emperor, but his mind was fixed up at the lotus feet of Krishna. That is one. So this is Brahminical qualification to practice how to fix up the mind at the lotus feet of Krishna. And that is the perfection of yoga. Yoga means not to show some magical feats, no. Real perfection of yoga means to fix up the mind at the lotus feet of Krishna. Therefore, in the Bhagavad Gita you will find the last conclusion of the yoga chapter, 6th chapter. Yoginam api sarvesam madgata antaratmana sadhyavan bhajati juma sami yukta tamavata. That was encouraging to Arjuna, because Arjuna thought, then I am useless, I cannot fix up. But his mind was already fixed up. Therefore, Krishna encouraged him, don't be discouraged. Anyone whose mind is already fixed up in me, always, he is the first class, topmost yogi. Therefore, we should be always thinking of Krishna. That is Hare Krishna. If you chant Hare Krishna, that means your mind is fixed up in Krishna. That is the perfection of yoga. So to become a Brahmin, this is the first qualification, to keep the mind fixed up, not being agitated. Somehow. And when your mind is fixed up, then your senses will be controlled. If you fix up your mind that I shall simply chant Hare Krishna and take prasadam, no more business, then the senses will be controlled automatically.